reference to, I would like to say my secular job that has always been management. And sometimes I'll get so excited and I'll definitely write the way I speak. However, fast forward to COVID, I had an opportunity to work with some other women in reference to writing. Um, I spoke about my process, yes, my process when my mother had transitioned. And when my mother had transitioned, just to share, it was the most devastating thing that I have ever experienced in my life. Um, I always, I had people around me that had lost their mother or their parents some type of way, but I never knew that type of hurt in my life. And in the process of all this, I was given an opportunity to write about it. But it was a lot to deal with. Charlotte is a I think I'm a fun person. I'm an honest person. If you ask me something, I'm going to try to speak the truth without hurting your feelings. But I always get and Charlotte, you keep it real, and that's how I like to be. I like to be honest with people. Sometimes I'm a little bit too honest, and some people don't know how to take that. But at this point in my age, I'm just trying to be honest. I don't care how you take me, as long as I give God the glory. Um, and that's just really it. I have grown children. I have a teenage daughter, and they keep me helpless, and as well as not helpless, but they keep me focused, and they help me to grow and to be honest, as well as the people that I have surrounding me, from my church family to my friends, and they keep me grounded. Whereas I have to always be true to Charlotte. And again, like I said, I really try not to hurt people's feelings in the interim, but I try to speak the truth, and that's what I want others to do for me. If I'm doing something wrong, call me out on it. If you don't like the way I'm acting, or if I'm throwing some type of shade, be honest with me and say, hey, Charlotte, I don't like what you're doing. But this writing journey has been a beautiful process for me, where I'm also able to heal myself in reference to just to share, like I just said, reference to my mother transitioning. I wanted to take my own life, and to this day, I can honestly say that I don't have any suicidal thoughts anymore. I was able to transition or transcribe that pain into paper, and I'm able to look at it, and then I'm also able to give a testimony in reference to just people not only losing a parent, but people. I don't like to say losing. I like to say the word transition. But even when a loved one has transitioned, I've been asked to give prayer, comforting words, because when somebody transitions, it's a lot. It's a heavy process to go through it, and nobody knows the depth of it unless you went through it yourself.
Right. Um, Grief is something else, I tell you.
Yes.
We're getting ready to launch a grief podcast on the network this Sunday.
Oh,
Actually, we have quite a I think we have five or six hosts that's going to be a part of that particular show. But yeah, grief is something that does not have a time limit on it, and it does not have an order in which the way you will go. We know that there's 5 stages of grief. But you never know which stage you may stay in long. You never know which stage you may get to first, and you never know which stage you may repeat, because I find myself sometimes still um, with the shock, can't believe that,
exactly.
my loved one is gone.
Hmm.
That my loved one is transitioned. I find myself just the other day having a conversation with my sister, and just out of the conversation, we both could not believe that my brother is not here with us.
Mm-hmm.
We just, and out of nowhere, we just started that conversation. So it can come up anytime, anywhere, but just finding things. And I'm grateful because even through this platform, um, through the 100 author movement, I've been able to see individuals that have been through grief, and the outlets that they have used to um, allow that grief to come out. We have a host here, Shanette. She lost her son 2 years ago. Well, it hadn't been 2 years yet. It'll be 2 years this November.
Wow.
Um, and she's had a hard time, but she wants to, she's never going to forget. She wants to heal, and she wants to help others heal by sharing her journey and sharing how she get through it. She have good days, she have bad days, we all have good days, we all
Amen.
have bad
That's
days.
right.
But just watching my friend go through, and then going through myself, and then other people going through around me, I was just like, it's hitting a lot of us at the same time, and it's hitting us different,
Yes.
and some of us being able to be there for the other ones in different ways.
Mhm.
Sometimes Shanette just, we would just be on the phone, and she would be talking, and sometimes I would be on the phone, and I would be the one doing